If your body's feeling tight today, this is going to help reset you. I'm Naomi Pitcher. I'm a performance artist and a creative entrepreneur, and this is part of my seasonal reset series. So this stretch is going to be a full body stretch that helps to relax you, calm you, and release muscle tension. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss a video. Make sure you check out the rest of my episodes in this series. Come along. First, we're going to warm up the body. We're going to start with some really gentle side stretches. So you want to raise your arms up, grab your left wrist and pull over very gently, breathing in and out. And then lifting all the way up again, grabbing your right wrist and pulling all the way over, stretching through your side ribs, holding in your tummy and stretching all the way up. And then we're going to come into a roll down, coming to the back of your mat and rolling one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way down. And then a little bend and stretch, rolling all the way back up. You can lift your arms back up, stretch your body all the way through and roll back down one vertebrae at a time. Stretching your legs, bend and straightening, and then bending and rolling all the way back up. One vertebrae at a time, and then we're going to just do that one more time, stretching out the back of your legs, bend and stretch, and then rolling all the way back up. And then we're just going to do some really simple shoulder rolls. So we're going to roll back and forward. You can kind of shake your hips a little bit, get a bit of warmthness through them, and then we're just going to do some nice hip rolls around one way and around the other, and this is just going to loosen up our body a little bit. So a few shoulder rolls forward and back and a few little hip circles. Back, forward, and then we can get into some bigger shoulder rolls by putting our elbows together and getting them up, down and around and going back the other way. And then we'll also just roll out our wrists a little bit, going backwards, forwards, a few times one way and a few times the other way. Give them a little shake too. Shake, 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 shake your booty, shake, shake, shake. Let it all go. And then we can get into some nice stretches. We're going to hold these for a little while and really breathe into them. So we're going to come to the back of our mat and we're just going to roll down, roll forward, and then we can step into a lunge. So you want to step your front foot forward. You can be in a bit of a high lunge if you want a little bit more strength, or you can come down into a little bit of a low lunge. We want to tuck your pelvis under and stretch through the front of our leg here. And then we can lean a little bit more forward if we want a little bit more feeling through there. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds. If you want a little bit more, you can pull your arms up. So 5, 6, 7, 20. And then we're going to come through into a downwards dog and we're going to swap over to our other leg. So we'll just stay in this pose for a couple breaths, breathing in and out, relaxing into the pose and pulling our back leg forward. So you can take whatever variation you want. You can be in the high lunge. You can build that strength through your leg. You can come down. Remember to tuck your pelvis under and breathe into it. And coming down, 8, 9, 10, 11, 19, 20, and then we're going to come back through downwards dog once again and just hold this for a few breaths, in and out. You can pedal the feet out here if that feels nourishing for you, and inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling through the mouth or through the nose. And now we're going to come onto all fours. And we're going to do some cat and cow movements. So these are going to be a 2 pose sequence. So breathing in, opening up your chest and pushing your head up and your hips up. And then breathing outward, tucking your chin in, tucking your pelvis under. And then breathing in and then out. And then in, and then out, as we roll through our spine, in, out. And now we're going to come into a version of upwards dog, where we push our hips forward and we open up our chest, and this is going to help release through our lower back. We can look back a little bit, breathing in and out. We'll stay here for 20 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7. Pulling up through your belly. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now we're going to come back into child's pose. And we're just going to lean right over and stretch our spine out the opposite way. You can put your forehead on your mat. And breathe in deeply. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds as well. 6, 7, 8. $18, $19, $20. Cool, we can come up now. And we're going to come into some twists now, so you can lie down on your back. Roll yourself down, and you want to pull your front leg in, pull it into your chest, and lean it over the opposite side of your body. If you need to, you can scoot your hip a little bit more and align with your body. Breathing in here, 5, 6, 7. $17, $18, $19, $20, and then you want to pull your leg back up, holding your core in. You can give your leg a little squeeze if you like, and swap it over to your back leg. And then pull this leg all the way across your body, scooching your hips back a little bit, keeping your shoulder on the floor and looking the opposite way. 19, 20. Pulling our leg back up, giving it a little squeeze in and rolling yourself over. You can come onto your side or you can roll yourself back up. Now we're going to do a straddle stretch. This is going to look really different for everyone. So you can bring your legs as wide as it feels comfortable. You can bring them super wide if you have that sort of flexibility. But if you don't worry about this. This is more about stretching through our hamstrings and keeping our back straight. So if you're only here, that is fine. We're just going to breathe into this here. I know I'm feeling super tight this week, so I'm not going to go super far. You're better off to soften into your body and not push yourself too far. Keeping your back really straight and then just coming down as far as you can. And we're going to hold this for 20 seconds as well. You can point or flex your foot. Find what feels the best for you. You can point and flex continuously, giving your feet a little bit of a roll out as well. Breathing in, 10, 11, 12. (19, 20). Coming back up. We're going to do a few more restorative poses now before finishing with a really nice Shavasana. We're going to do really soft supported bridge, which is just going to help stretch out our back, and we're going to raise our hips as high as we want. Breathing in and out, and if it's in your practice, you can go for a full bridge, which is tucking your hands under and pushing yourself all the way up. But if that doesn't feel nourishing to you, just stay in your other one, and we're just going to stay here for another 10 seconds. Nine, 10, and coming all the way down. And we're just gonna rock and roll ourselves up, rocking up and down the spine, and we can come into another child's pose. Just to finish off our practice, wind down a little bit just for a couple breaths here. Breathe in and out. Your body should be feeling a lot more calm now. A little bit of tension is released. And now we can come into Shavasana, which is just laying flat on our back. We want to make sure our pelvis is tucked in so we can have a flat back. So tucking your pelvis in as much as possible so we have no arch in our back. And we're going to lie down just on our back like this with our feet and hands laying away from the body, breathing in and out. Get really comfortable here. Put on an extra layer if you need. In and out. And I'm going to walk you through a little meditation while we lie here. Breathing in and out. We're going to bring consciousness into our toes. We're going to bring them up through our ankles, through our calves and our shins, through our knees, through our thighs, through our hips, through our bellies, our lower back, upper back, chest area, shoulders, down through our right arm, through our elbow, forearm, fingers, back up that arm, over to our opposite shoulder, down through our arms, elbow, forearms, hands, fingertips, back up into our head, into our third eye. Now we're just going to lay here for a few minutes, trying to keep our head clear, but no pressure. If thoughts come in, just notice them without judgment, release them, breathe in and out. We are going to gently start waking up the body, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, creating a bit more movement in the body. And when you're ready, you can roll over to one side and slowly push yourself up, keeping your eyes closed, coming back into your space, feeling gratitude for your body, feeling gratitude that you showed up today, gratitude for the movement in your body. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. Take as much time as you need. Make sure you check out the other videos in my reset series and all my other videos on manifestation and mindset. Remember to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, and I'll see you on the next ones. Thanks guys. Bye.